Breaking news. Unbelievable. We are hearing very shocking news going on right now. Well, we are hearing that there is a plot to assassinate British High Commissioner to Nigeria so as to cause major problem, okay, to ensure that they destabilize the relationship between Nigeria and the UK. This is what is reaching us right now. You'll be shocked and surprised where this is actually coming from. I can tell you that if they can carry out what happened in Kuje Correction Center, one of the most secure prisons built by the British in Nigeria, then God help us. But this is what is happening right now. And the news is really something that we should not toy with, because they say when there is a rumor, that rumor should be traced. Okay, the rumor should be looked at, and it should not be, undermined. If for nothing, the indigenous smoke, there is no smoke without fire. When you see smoke emanating somewhere in the bush, okay, the indigenous fire, there's no smoke, you know that what a fire has been lit somewhere. Let's get all the details. Breaking news: there is a plot to assassinate British High Commissioner to Nigeria. IPOB reveals the indigenous people of Biafra has raised the alarm over an alleged plot to assassinate the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Catherine Lingle. The group raised the alarm in a statement issued by its director and media publicity, Emma Powerful, on Thursday. IPOB therefore advised Linger, who is planning to visit the Southeast, to cancel the trip. That some people want to carry out an evil and pin it on them, saying they carried out this evil. And that is why we are calling on everyone to be very much alert, especially the British High Commissioner. The statement by Powerful said the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of our liberal leader, Mazi Kanu, wishes to advise the British High Commissioner, Katharina Linger, to be very cautious of her environment, as well as call on the British High Commissioner to share her regular visit to different parts of Nigeria countryside, especially Biafra land, otherwise referred to as the Southeast. The reason for this is sincerity, security advice is to save her life, despite her hatred for Biafran and Igbo in particular. We have optimal respect and value for the sanity of life, especially visitors to our land. In view of the recent intercepted intel of our branch, the IPOB Intelligence Unit Department, there is an orchestrated conspiracy to perform a sacrifice big, powerful enough to strengthen the potency of the British hate against the Igbo, and they want this to happen in Biafra land. Such high-profile plan is zeroed towards the highly placed person capable of making headline news globally as the scapegoat. The leadership of IPOB do hereby advise Mrs. Katrina Linger, as much as the matter of life and that suspected all plans activities involving travel within Biafra territory should be restricted. Those that are threatened by Biafra restoration project have perfected evil plan to assassinate Mrs. Catherine Linger, the British involved on Biafra soil, as to quick and conjure reasons for the British to disengage and to bring weapon supply to Biafra land to cause atrocities, as Nigerian government is planning this, to use Nigeria Biafra land as a training ground for devastation. Their aim is to quench the agitation for the self-determination and kill as many indigenes of Biafra land as possible, and for the residents of Biafra land. We want to make it optimally clear to the international community that IPOB is a non-violent self-determination movement, and we understand the usefulness of diplomacy and we respect diplomatic relations. In spite of the Nigerian government's unprovoked attack, arrest, torture, illegal detention, rape, killing, forceful disappearance of our family members, especially our youth, IPOB has not changed our peaceful to violent agitation into arms smuggling. We've not done any such thing. IPOB does not wish the British involved death or anything of such. However, if she ignores this advice and walk into a trap already set by the enemies of Biafra's struggle, it will be considered a suicide. We also want her to know that this is being masterminded. The assassinate and planning, the masterminding these things have to do with the government. So this is, you heard it all yourself. You heard it all yourself. Now, this is the words coming from IPOB and a strict warning going out there that there is a plan and a plot. And Mrs. Catherine should be very careful. They said the Buhari's government, you heard it, are planning something because she's been going around the country. So she's like the eyes of Britain in Nigeria. Okay, so she's planning recently now to go and visit some parts of Biafra land to also get, first-hand information herself and go on to report back to the British government on regards to how things are, what they've been hearing. So she'll be the one on ground to be able to tell that this is what is happening. This is how things are real life. Yes, and so this is the plan and everything. But apparently, what we are hearing from IPOB, the allegation be raised is that there is an assassination attack on this very lady to make it look like IPOB is a violent group. And the British, they will come and defend their own. Yeah, so when they come, they will bring weapons, and this is what Nigerian government, according to them, are planning to ensure that they deal with IPOB, take as many people as possible, to cause atrocity and to see, it's news we've spread all over the world that IPOB is a people who do not want good. You understand? So they said there is a plot, okay, to disdain their personality, who they are and what they stand for. And so they are sending a strict warning to Catherine, who, is being represented to say this is going to happen. Please be careful. Please be very careful. So this is part of the plans, okay, and part of the things that are ongoing, and the call for, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria to be careful, okay. It's what is happening right now. And that's why it is really scary because, again, we don't know. Okay, we don't know at this point in time. It's just, again, an allegation. But such an allegation or a threat should not be swept right under the carpet and pretend like these things are not happening. For crying out loud, they are really happening. And if a threat of this magnitude is coming out, one needs to pay attention and do not, shy away from it and just say it does not matter. If you do that, you'll be deceiving yourself, and a lot more might follow, and we don't want anything of such because we don't know exactly what is going on. And how IPOB said, they got it through their intel. They were able to intercept some conversation going on, that some people have perfected a plan to carry out this atrocity right in the southeast and pin it on IPOB. You see, they want to pin it on IPOB. So, my wonderful people, it is time that the British government, or Mrs. Catherine, as is being said to her, watch and be careful about her movement and all, because of what is going on right now. According to them, say they want to carry out this atrocity in Biafra land, then pin it, okay, on the Igbos. Then the British will come in, of course, in trying to look for the person. Many heads will roll. Even when war happened, for instance, innocent people, there is no innocent person. Innocent people become casualties. It's shameful, it's sad, but it's a true occurrence of what happens. And so, do you say when they one person has made the person they wise? Leave us a comment. Bye for now.